Alright, so good night again, everyone. So, what I'll be doing is that I'll be doing the video in parts because when I do a long video, it kind of have some challenges like for upload it and stuff. And you know, when people like say 15 minutes and 20 minutes or 1 hour per one video, it's like it scare away people. So, I don't want people to be scared. So, I'm gonna do the videos in short parts. Now, so the first method that we'll be looking at is the unitary method. In a nutshell, the unitary method is all about what is the price for one item. You understand what is the unit cost? Notice the word that is here is unit. For example, you know, if 500 liter of gas is selling for say $20, then how much is 1 liter selling for? You understand? If 3 dozen ackee, no, me not then I normally sell ackee by one. Alright then, if 3 dozen orange is selling for $200, how much is one selling for? So the price of one is called the unit cost. So you seeking to find out how much one is selling for is actually called the unitary method. So that is it now. So as the question stated that the price of a piece of land increased by 15%, remember, and now cost $207,000. Find out what is the original price before the increase. So because we don't know what the original price is and the original price is unknown, we normally use a bit of algebra to deliver us. So we normally say let x be the original cost. Now, the variable which is x, it don't have to be x, it can be y or t or v, any other letter, but x is just a common one, okay? Now, it given, so when it comes on to worded question, x is marking for reasoning. So when you list out your stuff, what is given and what is to be discovered, then it show a level of reason. You understand, like you're reasoning with them. So a bit of English need to come in. So now I want you to know that every original cost, and the original cost is basically the first cost that is attached to any item. So the very first cost before the decrease and increase, before any percentage change, that is called the original cost. Now, if there is an increase or a decrease, where is that coming from? It is coming from 100%. So for every original cost, the percentage that represent every original cost is 100%. Is 100%. So let x equal 100%, which is the original cost of the land. Sorry about that. No, they said that it increased by 15% to a value of 207%. It means there and then that the new value, let me write that, the new value of the land actually is 100% plus the 15%, which is 115%. So therefore the new value is now 115%. Now actually, and with the new value, we know the new value is what? 207,000, which is 115%. Right? So the question, using the unitary method, we want to find out what is 1%. What is 1%? We understand what is 1%. If we know what is 1%, it represent of the price of the land represent, we can know how much is 100%, right? How do I do that? On the right hand side, what you want to do is to make this 115 1%. How can I do that? Divide it by itself. See there? 1. Now we have 1%, and that is the objective. But whatever you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other side, and so you divide this side also by 115. Let us now go on our calculator. 207,000 divided by 115. That is $1,800. So 1% represent 18. So this $1,800 is called the unit price. Sorry. So let me put the 1% over here, because this is what we used to. So this is the unit price. Now that we find what the unit price is, we can now find out what X is, which is the original. Remember, the original represents 100%. And 1% is $1,800. That means that 100%, which is X, is actually 1,800 times 100, which is any number by 1 minute, please. Okay, so I'm back again. So sorry about that here. Alright, so any number multiplied by 100, they just add 2 zeros to it. So now we have how much then? 180,000. So this was the price before the 15% increase. So this was the original price. So this is what 100% represent. Original price. So 100%, which is also X, represent 180,000. So this now is called the unitary method. Now, so that is it. You basically find 1%, and then with the 1%, you multiply it by the 100 at all times, and you get the original price. Now, moving on now to the multiplier method. Multiplier method. This they said is the most prominent because it's easy. People love shortcut. Shortcut draw blood. Right? With the multiplier method, it's like a little shortcut. You understand? But I'll definitely show you how it is derived. And as I said in the introductory video, if you don't know what it's about and how it came about, and you are just working based on memory, if they should change up the question, definitely you're going to be in trouble. And as I said, the question, there are certain questions that the multiplier method will leave your road. You understand? How the multiplier method came about. Focus on the word multiplier. Now, for example, you have 60. 60, right? And you say increase 60 by, say, 20%. What is the new value? What is the new value? So before, the 60 was the original value. OV represent the original value, which was $60. What is NV, which is the new value? What is it? Now, the new value we definitely know would be 120. I would say increase 60. So add 60, 20%, put 20%, give 60 a 20% increase. So we definitely know that the new value would actually be 120%, which is 100% plus 20%. Now what you want to do is change this percent into decimal, which is 120 divided by 100. That would be, whenever you are dividing by 100, you always move 2 places to the left. That is that. So this is called the multiplier. Now with this number 1.2, any number you multiply by 1.2, you increase it by 20%. Any number, anything you multiply 1.2. For example, if you are selling a Reebok for say $8,000, $8,000, and you want to put a 20% increase on the Reebok, you multiply that by 1.2, and the new value is 9,600. So anything multiplied by 1.2, you give it a 20% increase, right? So that is it, a 20% increase. So look at this now. When you multiply 60 by the multiplier, which is 1.2, you get how much? 60, let us see now. 60 by 1.2, you get $72. So this now is a 20% increase. But notice, it is 60 times the new value in percentage, what it represents, equal the result. The result. So now once you have the result, this is how the multiplier method came in. Once you have the multiplier, and once you have the original value, OV, you are able to solve any certain percentage problem. Now, for example, in the first one, in the first question with the land, it increased by 15% to 207, which is the result. But we don't have the original value. So what we have to do in that case, we have to put x. So we have to say let x be the original value. And remember, you always multiply it by the multiplier. There was something there. There was a 15% increase. So the multiplier would have been 100% plus 15%, which is 115%. And as I said, you convert it to decimal, which you'd have moved it 1, 2, which would be 1.15. Now this is the multiplier times the result. What was the result? Which was 207,000. So remember, after the increase, it must show how much the new value is in order for it to work. And now, seeing that x is the original value, we just solve for x, which is getting x by itself. You want to remove the 1.5. In order to remove the 1.5, you divide it by 1.5. What you do to one side, you do to the other, 1.5. And that now would give you how much? So x would be 207,000 divided by 1.15. See there? 18,000. 18,000. You see how easy or quick? Now let me show you now. With question 2, I'm going to use the multiplier again. With question 2. So I just wanted to make the multiplier method. So I'm actually showing you how the multiplier method came about. Not just showing you that you do this and this. I'm showing you how they derive it. So for the multiplier method to work, it is the original value times the multiplier, which is 100, plus, if there is an increase, plus the increase, or 100, minus or 100 minus, which represent a decrease, equal the new value. Equal the new value. Alright, good. So this is it. Now, still using the multiplier method, because I still want you to get a good understanding of it. We're going to move on now to question 2. Question 2 says, during an 18% Black Friday sale, the price of a black decker iron, which is the one that I've just shown you, was reduced by $400. What was the was reduced by $400. What was the original? 1 minute. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Oh, my. I always get some liquor. Yeah. Alright then. So, where were we again? Where were we now? Alright then. So, during an 18% Black Friday sale, right? The price of a BlackBerry iron was reduced by $400. No, it's not by. It was reduced to $4,000. Sorry about that here. So it's not by, as you can see, by. No, it was reduced to, which is the new price. What was the original price? So the first thing I want to find out, what percentage change take place? Is it an increase on the item or is it a decrease? No, the word reduce is saying there that actually a decrease take place. And remember, I told you that the original, which is OV, always represent 100%. So the new value is either 100% plus the increase or 100% minus the decrease value. You understand? Alright, no. So what they're saying is that during an 18% BlackBerry sale, right, the price on the BlackBerry iron was reduced to $4,000. What was the original? So therefore we know there was a decrease, so therefore the new value will actually be 100% minus the 18% because it's a sale. So therefore 18 from 100, that would be how much? 82, right? 82%. Let us check. 100 subtract 18, 82%. So what you want to do now, in order to get the multiplier, because remember how the multiplier method work, you have to divide the new value, which is 82, by 100, which is 0.82. So you move it 2 spaces to the left. So the new value, this is the multiplier. So how the multiplier work, you multiply the original value times the multiplier, and you must get the result. Once you get the result, you are good. Now, seeing that we don't know what was the original value before, we say let x represent the original value. Let x be OV. So that would be x